Hello and welcome back to Rack City 2, where you are simming with Game Haven X01. Today we are still at Twin Oracle Point. Y'all, I doubled back a little bit. Like I said in the last, I think it was my last video, that, I want to bring Pretty T here. So I'm like, let me go ahead and just set up for Pretty T. As you know, that Pretty T worked over at the Relaxed and Spa. What's it called? The gym, the Relax and Spa, um, by Mrs. Pancake, Alyssa Pancake. She was the owner and everything over in my Sims World one, where life is built off touch and teach true. But here, yeah, Pretty T done came up. You know what I'm saying? She done made her money. She done, stacked money and everything during that time. So we're gonna kind of like fast forward her here, where she is gonna be owning her own nail spa, kind of like a nail spa. But nail, she's gonna be a nail tech, just the same way she was there. He was there and everything. So, but he's gonna own his own. Building. He's gonna be doing his own little thing and everything. And, Pretty T is Pretty T, so Pretty T had to go with some pink and like this is Barbie, bitch. Yeah, Pretty T has become one of my favorite characters ever since I created him and everything. And I'm just like, I gotta bring Pretty T over here. Yeah, I didn't really get to play with him like I wanted to, and I never did get a chance to build him a little spot. Him and his, the rest of the crew, place to stay and everything like that. But here we're going to. We're gonna level him up a lot. So I kind of followed the same type of style build that I did with the cafe, Little Beans Cafe. Yeah, with these little platforms, I still have a hard time to kind of like understand how how they go. But after working on it for a minute, I kind of got it to where I was happy with it. It's not what I was actually going for, but I was happy the way it came out and everything. And I was like, I'm not just gonna put a fence around it, a nice little pink fence and everything, and fancy it up a little bit. So, Pretty T's gonna be a nail tech here, and he's gonna own his own nail spa. In here, I'm not sure if I want to add. Like maybe like you can get your eyebrows done, or we may add that later on. But for right now, it's just like where you can get your nails done at, your nails and your feet. Um, and then I'm definitely still gonna put up the gym, relax and spa. I probably put it up in maybe in Willow Creek where I had it before. I kind of like that area and the way it looked out there. So, in Rat City 2, this is my vanilla city living. My base game with a few add-ons. And that's what they call it, the vanilla. I'm supposed to say vanilla, not base game, but vanilla. So this is my vanilla city living. And I'm creating a little small, like little city area. I'm gonna have other things here also. I'm gonna try to fit some more stuff on here. So far, I only have one more spot on here, unless I make something really, really small. But I do like kind of right in the center. You see right here between the nail spa and the cafe. I do want to have like a little park area right here, like right beside the road. A little part like where you can sit down and read, you can grill out or something like that. Because this is definitely going to be a place where the girls come and hang out at, because it's going to be like the nail spa, the cafe. Um, and then I might build something else that they can do here. Um, but yeah. So, I also, I love taking photos. Yeah, yeah, that it. In this game, I love taking so many photos. So I was thinking, what kind sign can I give Pretty T? What kind of sign can And I was thinking about from the luxury kit that I have, the add-on. I could use one of those photos. But I was like, it doesn't say Pretty T. Pretty T, her personality, is very bold, very just up front. Like, I'm not gonna be around a bush with you or nothing, I'm gonna tell you. So we got Kinley still here, y'all. And she is chilling. She hasn't went anywhere. And she definitely has company now. So I'm gonna jump. Let's see what's Kenley doing. Oh, she's on the computer. So I'm gonna go ahead and just jump into Cass and go ahead and get Pretty T here. You know what I'm saying? Pretty T got to meet Kinley and be acquainted with her, and they may be even good friends. And I know you're wondering, is Pretty T gonna be staying downstairs from Kinley? No, because Pretty T's not always going to be in the spot. He is going to be doing other things and everything. Pretty T had hot pink hair. I decided to go with something different. Just because, this is a different style. Since it's a new gameplay and everything, and we're somewhere else, I'm like, I'm going to give him a new style. And I definitely love this toy because, Stony, was it Stony? Stony had this color hair. So, yeah, I definitely love this color hair. It's like a turquoise, and then I got it with a two-tone with like that lime. Yeah, and Pretty T with that hat, yes. And I said, no, honey, you got to go in as a gift. You got to go in as a gift to Rat City, honey. You can, you is the gift to Rat City. You know the. So, yeah, we went with the hair bow, yeah.
Nahara da
I know
Bori
that's right, Pretty
Yabya.
T. Pretty T, like, like I am the gift to Rat City. So, y'all, let's go ahead and hop in here. Let's go ahead and plot him down. I'm not gonna do a test and cheat, a money cheat or anything because we're gonna put her on the lot with Kinley. And Kinley already, the lot already has enough money. But later on if we need it, we definitely will do it. Well, we'll do it later because like I said, Pretty Tea is not going to be staying on this lot. We're going to pick Pretty Tea somewhere else. A nice little other spot. I might build an apartment somewhere else. Or, he may go and stay in the same apartment building, Brooks Bungalow. Yeah, how would that be? Oh my good. Go and terrorize Crew. Is it Crew? Who did I put over there? What's his name? Yeah, Crew. Because in Iraq City 1, we got Amen and what's the other guy's name? I don't forgot the other guy's name. So yeah, so Pretty T is in here, y'all. Pretty T is like, bitch, I am in here now. Y'all don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what you think about my new storyline, Rex City. I can't wait to get in and really get to playing with the characters and everything. Right now, I'm just, still in build mode. I'm still in cast and everything. Trying to get everybody in a spot, but I'm trying to get it to a certain spot that I can go ahead and get the storyline going. But as you remember, when I did my Sims World, where life is built off tests and cheats true, this is kind of how it was when we first started out. When I first started out and everything, that especially with Bridget, we was decorating here. She was going to work. She was doing this. She was doing that. So we was back and forth in build mode. But after a while, it slowed down. I was able to build and then put it somewhere else, and that's how it's gonna be here. Also, I started out just building, uh, and then introducing the characters and stuff, and later on, it'll just be the storyline, and then another spot for the builds because if you want to check out the builds. Some people here just for the storyline, just to see what's going on. So yeah, right here, yeah, I was trying to get. I decided, I love taking pictures with my Sims and everything, and I was like, what picture would say "Pretty T"? Like to put on his building, at the nail tech, and I was like, it's gotta be a picture of Pretty T with this big pink hair bow, this big pink hair bow. To definitely make his entrance into Rack City and let everybody know this is my hoodie. Yeah, if you come here, you come to see Pretty T. Pretty T got all the juicy gospel to tell you about anybody. So let's say Pretty T moved into a new neighborhood after he done stacked his money and everything, and he's here to, start his new business and get some clientele going. So he meets Kenley, and Kenley's like, "Oh, you're new in the neighborhood. You own a nail tech." And he's like, "Yeah, yeah." She was like, "Oh, I can't wait to get my nails done." She was like, "Girl, I am the top notch at doing nails and feet." You know. She said, I worked over there at Jim Relaxing Spa over there in Willow Creek. Oh, really? Owned by the Pancakes? Yes, honey. You ain't hear about Pretty Tea out there? You're Pretty Tea. Yes, I definitely hear about Pretty Tea. Like, if you want your nails done, you gotta go see Pretty Tea. Look at Pretty Tea. Like, what the hell? So yeah, that was a good photo, y'all. But I wanted the building in the back, you know, the nail tech, and if for some reason I could get them to turn around, so I just went ahead and got Pretty T to do a selfie. So I'm gonna try to get him to come out a little further. That's a good one too. Yeah, and then I'm gonna jump right, and oh yeah, I wanted to get some pictures. So now, like I was saying in that storyline, how I'm gonna use the camera to go down, point the camera down to take pictures of when we do nails and feet and everything like that. Um, that this is gonna be it right here. So this is what I'm doing. If I can get him, both of them to just stay still for a minute. Yeah, I don't know, be wrong with these things, honey. They be like on some crunk juice. They just be moving around. They be so energized. Look how they look. Look at pretty teeth. So uncomfortable. That's what they say. Very uncomfortable. I'm trying to get y'all to sit down. So I kept doing a cheat code to decay their needs and everything. Finally, they're happy. I look at Mr. Pancake. You feel like you got some competition? You feel like your wife got some competition? That's why you keep walking by this new nail spa? Huh? You feel like you got some competition? He's like, oh no, he is not about to put my wife out of business. Not about to put my wife out of business. I know you gotta be lying. Pretty T got his own nail spa. Mrs. Pancake, like, go over there. Alyssa, like, go over there and see if he, what's going on. It's like I'm gonna lose all my clients to him. All of them. I wanted to do, is that how business owners really be? Do they be confident in, or do they be like, the competition is on? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I took these photos and everything, and I just blew them up, y'all. And I'm like, that was too big. But uh, yeah, I'm just gonna put them here as signs. And let's say the writing on the building says Pretty Tea, if you're wondering. Um, yes, the nail spa, Pretty Tea's nails. Nails, Pretty Tea's nails, yeah. A Pretty Tea spa. Spa and Pretty Tea. I'm gonna come up with something, y'all. So yeah, and so we could see these photos really, really good at night. I just used a light. I may change this light because at the time, and I was gonna put some roses right here, but it started looking a little weird. It just looked too much. It was just like for me to cover up the platform, it was just too much. I was like, no, this is not gonna work. Let me go ahead and make this platform a little smaller and then add some little small. I tried some pink flamingos. Side note, I got to make it a little smaller. Um, and then I add a little bit of grass around it, like some green plant type of thing. They almost look like it's not a cactus. It's I forgot the name of it. But yeah, I just added these over. And then I blew them up to kind of cover that light. But I think I might go in. I mean, you really can't see the light, but I don't know. And then I'm going to name this Bitch, I'm in here. Bitch, I'm in here. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty T. But it's not, it's BETCH. Bitch. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have so much fun with Pretty Tea and everything. And I decided to add a little blue just because we're by the water, y'all. Y'all know if we're by the water and everything, we're definitely gonna have some blue somewhere. Either a little bit of blue or a lot of blue. And this is just gonna be the build. And we don't. I'm gonna later on come back and do the decorating and everything. You know, I gotta come up with how I want it. Like, do I want pink in inside? Do I want blue in inside? Do I just want plain white, like a crisp, nice, clean look of plain white? What? You know, I don't know yet. And then even with the floor, I wasn't sure. Now the outside, I did put this like pinkness, but I think I'm gonna go back and put the same color I put on the pink on the roof. I'm gonna put down on the porch and everything. And then I was trying to see what trees would look nice. I like these little trees. And yeah, I guess when we come back and for me to build the the park and everything, because it won't be much to build a park or a little sitting area. See, I got this little spot right here still left, and I'm gonna build something right there. So we have like a little park in the center, and then something else in that other little corner pocket. I'm not really sure yet. And I'm not really sure how I'm feeling these little trees, the line of trees right there. So I might change that, you know. I don't know yet, y'all. What y'all think? I like it. I think that adds a little something, something to it. And then we're gonna hop over next door. Once we get everything finished up here, we're gonna hop over next door, and I'm gonna build a few more things there. But not before we go check on. Is it Crew? I think it's Crew. Is it Crew? Who is the guy that we got over there? Brooks Bungalow? I forgot his name, y'all. Well, we're gonna go check on him, see what he's up to, because you know he doesn't have any friends. You know he's the only male character so far. So far, no, I mean not on that side in Willow Creek. So we got to get him a roomie, somebody that he can talk to and everything. And then we'll definitely, I may not move Pretty Tea there. I may make a place somewhere else, you know? Maybe here in the city on another lot. I don't know yet, y'all. So what y'all think? I like it, y'all. I like it. Look at Pretty Tea photo. Yeah, so this is the end of this video. Stay tuned for decorating in the park and everything. Um, Thank you for watching Rack City, where you are sitting with Game Haven X01.